I want you to read this. This was a so-called interview that Doug Casey gave with his little minions in early 2010. And I mentioned this before in the past, and I just wanted to show you here, and you can research it, you can go through. Doug Casey's telling you in 2010, the best place to weather the economic storm, the economic disaster, is to be in Argentina. This is a man who tells you to get out of the dollar, and he tells you about sound money, right? Think about it now. Of course, Doug Casey, along with many other charlatans, Jeff Berwick and all these other morons living down in South America, are trying to sell you overpriced real estate that's not worth a whole hell of a lot. This is in a developing country. Chile, Argentina. Of course, Chile is where Jeff Berwick is. But nonetheless, the point is that think about it. Argentina just defaulted. They just defaulted on their debt. Today is August 16th, 2014. Argentina defaulted on its debt. You can imagine what's going on with the Argentinian currency, with their bonds and so forth. So if you're living in Argentina, tell me that you're not going to have put your dollars or whatever currency that you had from your former country into the Argentinian peso, right? Of course you were. You were going to put your money into the peso because you had to. Okay, you'd have to. I'm not saying all of it, but certainly a good amount of it. And what would happen to that currency, that peso? Wow. Can you imagine? This is a guy who's telling you Argentina is the best place. And they defaulted. Folks, this is what I've been talking about. All these gold-pumping doomsday morons, they're chumps, they're con men, they're idiots. If you want real research, you're not going to get it from those guys. The guys talking about doom and gloom. They're all the same. They hang in the same circles. They're on all the same websites, on all the same blog rolls. They go to all the same conferences. They're saying the same thing. If you don't see it by now, you're a dumbass, and you deserve what you will get, and that is your ass handed to you. These guys are going to rip you off, okay? And so this is basically a public service message for the dumb who don't already see this. Doug Casey doesn't have a track record. He has fake media. That is, he has his numbskulls and his partnering numbskull firms that they kind of create media, right? They interview each other to make it look like people want to interview him. People don't want to interview Doug Casey. He's a fucking moron.